Success, a Matter of Perspective. Written and narrated by Robert Henry Simon. Copyright January 14th, 1922. My goal is to teach people of all ages the power of positive thinking. As a retired college professor, I feel this is not taught in our colleges. I feel with young people, a positive mindset is the difference between success and failure. I've learned through my studies that life coaching is based on the theory of positive thinking, which creates success. When people feel entitled, the feeling they should be getting something for free, or the feeling of being a victim, feeling people are holding them back, are just excuses in the way of success. Many things happened to me that set me back. My father's death when I was 7 years old. My brother leaving for college when I was 11. Moving midway through high school at age 16. Being told to move to my brother's house out of state when I graduated from high school. These may be setbacks. They could have been roadblocks to my success. Most therapists would say these setbacks certainly did not help. But these setbacks actually did help in my case because I had a positive mindset, which I have to accredit to my mother. By accident, she gave me the freedom to take responsibility for my life at a young age, along with supporting any dream I had. I say by accident because she asked me to be responsible for myself. Mom wanted me to be happy as well, so she agreed with me where most parents would have wanted to protect me. If you stick around, you see how my positive thinking made the difference between success and failure. I'm not saying I was a genius, although my mother often did call me that. The result is I thought I was smart at a young age, where most kids would feel some dependence on those around them. I did not have this feeling because I had no one around me except my mother, who was busy with her life, surviving as a widow, in her words. People often let other people be their roadblocks. Yes, every person, whether you have a dominant spouse or a handful of friends that control you, or family that try to control you. You often fall into a victim mindset. In reality, it's your choice if you let others control you. You're letting them control you. Maybe you avoid conflict or some other reason. There are many. Now, I've been controlled too, so I'm not saying this is an easy process to correct. To gain control of your life, maybe you avoid conflict or some other reason. There are so many. I've been controlled too, so I'm not saying this is an easy process to correct, to gain control of your life, that is. But it is possible. You can do this without letting all those control freaks know you're doing it. You'll become stronger and more successful without the criticism and the negative feedback that comes from these people. Many will say they're looking out for you, but only you know what's best for you. And I'm here to help you to do this. Determine what's best for you. One way I'm going to do this is to tell you my story and how I regained control of my life despite all the pressures of society, friends, and family. So I hope you stick around and enjoy my story and learn something from it. See, you have the option. I'm going to make you laugh once in a while, but there's a bunch of lessons buried in here, and I hope you pick up some of them. Tell me that we all have a message. Our messages come from the messes that we survive. My life is probably messier than most, so I have a lot more messages to share than most. Some of my critics in my life have said, since my life is so messed up, I should not be given advice. I completely disagree. The people who lived perfect lives and made no mistakes have learned no lessons. No lessons mean no message. Just bragging rights. Who wants to hear that? They may be lucky because others are looking out for them. Lucky but not happy because they are often living someone else's dream life. Making mistakes is really the path to success. True success includes being happy. So the more mistakes you make, the more you succeed. Unless they're really big mistakes. So don't break the law or hurt other people in the process. But singing in public's okay. Being a fool from time to time actually makes others like you more. Well, the other happy people at least. So surround yourself with happy people. I taught my son to learn from his mistakes. Treat every mistake as a learning experience, not a failure. As a college professor, I would start each course with this story to relax the crowd the first day. I told the class this. When my son was 12 years old, I walked up to him and said, "Hey, I'm the smartest person I know." Of course, my son laughed. And then I said, "Didn't I teach you to learn from your mistakes?" His reply was, "Yeah, and it's been working for me." So my comeback was, "Well, I made more mistakes than anyone else. I know. So do the math." So the more mistakes you make, the more you succeed in my life. So I hope you listen to my mistakes. I hope you learned something from my mistakes, because I definitely did.